Victory calls in the stadium. First up, time to face off in control.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So, something funny happened in this game. And I just had to upload it. I had a vision, and then it worked. And it's so satisfying that regardless of anything else that happens in the game, win or lose, long game, short game, I had to upload it. And actually, thinking about it, you'll know what I'm talking about later on. But thinking about it, I probably need to use this trick more often. And by more often, I mean like nearly every time I play. But either way, let's start out. We're against Winston, Cassidy, Junkrat, Brig, and Kiriko. Now, I have played a lot of games against Winston. I swear there's a Winston in virtually every one of my games. When you're playing in like solo queue stadium, you're always against a Winston in legend ranks. So I have not been liking going anything Chaingrass related in round one. I much prefer going an orb build. When you get Lumerico Fusion Drive, so that's the ability power item that gives you armor and then restores armor when you use an ability. When you get that later on, if Winston jumps on you, you can just kind of survive with that and some ability lifesteal, and then that allows you to go into a full debuff kind of build, if you want, or an AP one. But right now, we're just on Phantasm. Winston's actually taken a different power, not the slam one, right? He's taken one that does damage to anyone in their barriers, and that kind of changes things a bit, or quite a lot. Either way, I decided I'm going to focus mostly on healing, like when I saw that, because every time he jumps, he's going to put down a barrier, and then that's going to damage my team. Now, third person, I was hoping I could still fade in time. Like, I was aware that there's a very high chance that the Cassidy in there has third person, but I was like, I can still peek it, fade it, wait for the stun, react, and then, yeah, we still drop an orb off. But yeah, I thought every time that the Winston's going to jump, we're going to put down an orb with our Phantasm orb. You hear the footsteps in the doorway, so we fire an orb in there. It's hitting Cassidy right now. Go around again. This time we'll be a bit more cautious. There we go. That's what I expected to happen last time. Point blank range on a Kiriko. Now it's a bit scary. Winston also jumps in but doesn't focus me. I think if he did, we might have been able to get a few kills. We want to drop a Phantasm Orb in the area that our Sigma is playing, just to provide that constant healing. Fire the damage orb. I mean, maybe could have saved him, but I wanted the damage orb to recharge the resources because they're getting low, because we're doing tons of healing. Coalescence now, was hoping we'd do a bit more than that. I was looking around for the trap, but it looks like someone else did take him down. Trying to use the Kiriko ult here for the Coalescence. Fire another damage orb in. Now we really want to swap back to heal orbs. We're going to drop off one last Phantasm damage orb. Winston's jumping over onto the point. Brig comes in though and stuns us. That's enough to shut us down. 99% captured. Looks like the enemy team's going to be taking the point. Quick look at the enemy builds. So we've got Tuzu from Kiriko. Junkrat has gone for Bango, is it? Or Bingo? I don't know. Either way, it's the one that you should get first. So it means that direct hits do a bit more damage over time, and that's how I like to play. So we are a bit fearful of a Zip Grease build later on. So Winston pushes us back with his ult. Still got to watch out for the Junkrat. Heal up our Cassidy a little bit as we're making our way through to the point. Try and bounce an orb off the wall. Winston's sitting up top. We'll just get a little bit of damage over to him. We don't really do much against all that armor. We bounce the heal orbs there because I know that my team are going to sit in that shield. They're going to sit in the bubble and it's just going to do so much damage. It's like 30 damage every second for players that are in there, and it scales on ability power. Oh, we're stuck in a trap. Can we fade? Just about managed to fade in time. It's lucky, I think he was reloading at the time. Yeah, that would have been a bit worse. Use a Coalescence, just try and get any few pennies more on the stadium cash. But a heal build, or heal playstyle should I say, because we hadn't decided that exactly going into the game. Manages to get his MVP. 15k money, that's a very good, very nice start for us.
Together, it's time for push.
Right, big old open map here.
Teams are gearing up. Every choice is
Kind of annoying when you're playing Phantasm, but we can sort of adopt the same thing. The healer base style. It's quite difficult to get damage out on players with this. We're just checking over the enemy team's builds. Brig's gone for a whip shot. Cassidy with the little roll on heal. Bango, that's the one.
Another round down, and it's safe to say that teams are in the zone.
So yeah, it's not... Maybe the Brig goes for the whip shot extended range here. It'd be pretty much all they could afford if they did go for it. So I absolutely love Lumerico Fusion Drive, but I'm really cautious about taking it this early because while it's really nice to have that extra armor, we're not really against heroes that the armor helps us with, but it gives us 50 extra health, which is still meaningful. And then that restore armor over 3 seconds when you use an ability, it still restores health. So I'm looking at what can we get here. I decided to get first aid kit instead because we don't really need the extra armor. I actually was thinking about changing from armor in the first round, but thought about it too late. So we've got a very minimalist build, but hopefully it should give us a lot of survivability. The question is, can we get enough value with just that over just spending 10k on more efficient? We hear footsteps here, Junkrat's there. Ooh. So I jumped down here because I could fade. If Winston or anybody chases me, then I can fade back up top. Fire a heal orb over to heal the Cassidy up, and Winston's there. That means we've got a heal for our Phantasm. We play in or out of the bubble with that, but might as well play outside of it because we weren't taking much damage. There was a Kiriko and a Winston there, but we're going to try and cut off the rest of their team before they return. Cassidy's weak. Drop off an orb for the Brig. Doesn't get a kill, but all Cassidy's in the bubble. That damage and the bubble, like, stacking together is really, really strong. But it's nowhere near as strong as Winston's, like, jump on them build. Oh! I thought he'd miss one. We had fade as well. We could have just faded it. Right. So players are getting a bit low. We lose one. Can we get some healing over onto the Sigma? Get one there. There's a Cassidy up top. We're following our heal orb though, which is why we bounced. Okay, we're jumping out there and we're trying to set up a little heal zone for us here. We can try and block the objective. Up, down, orb, Brig, monkeys on us though. Not quite enough time to fade. I mean, maybe we could have got it off, but I didn't react quick enough. Let's go with that. So enemy team making some nice progress here. Junkrat's sitting in that room. That's going to be hard to get him out of there. I was thinking of going with the team. I fire an orb in there just to make some noise and distract him while I go for this little flank here. Junkrat tires there. We haven't seen it go out here. Cassidy's isolated. Drop off an orb for him as well. He gets taken down. Low health Kiriko. Oh, very, very low up top. We're getting grouped around though by everything. Jump up there. Try and get the orb off. Oh, geez, Suzu, we heard it. It looks like she might survive this actually. There's a Winston in there with him as well. So she's going to TP, but by now she'll have enough health. Yeah, there's the TP. She has enough health to survive. Now, I'm happy with playing next to Winston because of the build that I've got. Bounce an orb off the back wall. I wanted to jump down there and fade and then move backwards or forwards and coalescence. So we're going to drop that orb off now. Wait for another orb cycle. Against the rally though, we've got to keep our distance a bit. Trying to get some healing through and also pressure the Brig so she doesn't just walk forward and stun me. Can't heal Sigma through walls arcs. So we yeah, Monkey takes down our Kiriko. So we try and set up a little zone here, but against a Junkrat that's not going to work. It might help our tank out though. Found another heal orb. Damage orb might have been better there in retrospect. Because it would have set up a damage orb for this part, but trying with the heal orb. Sigma need you to move forward. I guess they were trying to recharge a shield or get some cooldowns back first. But this is looking toast. Hungry. Like the video if you like toast. As our team are just about hanging on now. It's going to be a while before we get back. Which route do I go? I can go the right hand side here. I could have gone out the window, but I'm going to gamble the fade jump to get there as quick as possible. I do believe it would be the quickest to get to that choke point, if that's where we were still fighting, but our team have somehow managed to secure this one. And drop an orb in somewhere around near the Cassidy. There's a Kiriko ult. We've got to watch out for the High Noon and the Junkrat spam. That sends us up in the air, just about nice timing for us, where we managed to survive. Oh, players gone down. Tank's gone down as well. There's a Winston and a rally. We use our Phantasm Orb. Just about hanging in there. Brig with the rallies down. There's only a Junkrat. We're taking the lead. Just about players stuck in a trap. That was close. That was really close. But we managed to get the lead. 2-0 the scores. Our money's not that good. And that's one of the downsides of taking that Numerico. But here's the thing. Did that Numerico save me? Like, constantly in that last fight? I mean, I think there was value, but I still wasn't particularly happy with having picked that one. Right. So normally against a Winston, I wouldn't consider Chain Grasp here. But this Winston is not on the Jumpy Slam build right now. So Chain Grasp could be quite good. Now I've picked Frenzy Amplifier. There's a chance that Kiriko may go clone this round, but I actually picked it because I thought, hang on a minute, they've got a Junkrat. I can just kill the traps and then get Frenzy Amplifier off of it. So to get that much attack speed, like I can right click a trap, get the attack speed, use Orb, Chain Grasp, and put out a load of damage. So thought, why not? And then because of all the Junkrat spam, in case there's a Zip Grease build coming on, then I wanted to get something survival based. So I picked Phantasmic Flux. And now I'm deciding on how best to spend the last 1k. Because I could get attack speed, or I could get ability lifesteal. We've already got ability lifesteal with Phantasmic Flux. And maybe our survivability is a bit too high. So we just opt to get some attack speed. Maybe I could have also gone for Ballistic Buffer, because that would have defended against Junkrat, who isn't on a Zip Grease build. And Kiriko's also got Cleansing Charge, which we don't have any debuffs right now. So I think they're expecting like Cyber Venom or something. So yeah, we'll have to see. Junkrat's going up top. I can't push up those stairs against a Junkrat. And I haven't really got the range to fight him down there. So I'm like, oh no, I've wasted loads of time. But I did want to put pressure on him just so that he isn't just free spamming. But yeah, that's not really working out. He's in a great position where that would be down to our Torb to try and get that. Torb, Cassidy, or Kiriko. Like, I shouldn't be trying it. Like, it's not really my job. Fire a Heal Orb out. That allows us to put a Phantasm Orb down here for our Sigma. Trying to keep track of what the last orb that we've used is. Oh, we get a big whip shot from the Brig there. Can't get close to the team. Let's try and put some pressure over onto the Kiriko. Kiriko TP's out there. We can put a little bit more on the Cassidy as well. Here's the thing though. I'm not even seeing any Junkrat traps. And there's no Kiriko clones. So, and we're not getting any kills. So I'm not really getting anything from this Frenzy Amplifier at all. But it's still early. Maybe in the later stages like of this map when we're in the final room. We might get something here. It's funny actually how a lot of Kirikos have gone off of the clones, like the clone builds. Try and bait the monkey to follow us because we've got our orb ready. Does not do so, opts to attack somebody else. That should get us some bit of life steal back from firing that orb over on the Cassidy. Hopefully some overhealth as well. If we build that up, now we've got to try and make our way forward. But before that, we've got to fade back, get some health. So they are moving the objective. There's a Cassidy here. Bad stun from the Cassidy, but good follow-up shot. Now, he used his stun, so it's like, let's clean him up with the Coalescence. Ooh, Kiriko's here as well. I would have settled just for killing the Cassidy, because I really don't value Coalescence very much. And if I can take one player down with it, I certainly would. And to be honest, the Cassidy would take one player down with their High Noon as well, so it's not really that bad in my opinion. So we're going back to support the rest of our team. There's some ults being popped off here. But the problem is they're moving the payload again. I was in that position to try and stop them moving this payload. Rally comes in. Sigma's definitely dead, so we didn't even try a Heal Orb. Now we're trying to get Chain Grasp to attack some players here, but there's 3 of them on us. Junkrat spam's also there. We're going to just fade to put a double Heal Orb zone down here. Is that going to be enough to help us against the Junkrat? Absolutely not. Junkrat using Tire now. Ooh, is he going to get anybody else? Torb doing a good job over onto the point. Trying to stall it out desperately. Kiriko is now on R1. Can't really go in alone there. Sigma is back. Sigma needs to go forward though. So we're making our way back to point. Considered firing an orb there just in case the round ends, so that maybe a bounce gets me something. But then I was like, maybe we've got a chance. Still, it's fine. Enemy team in the lead with the cash.
2-1.
We only got 7.7 this round. Now the cash is reduced as the rounds go on, so 7.7 isn't too bad, but compared to the Brig on 11.5, like,
The teams are facing off.
it's not great.
In clash.
So it's too late now to reverse the whole, like,
Tactics will the teams come up with this
Lumerico
round?
buying that early. Maybe Phantasmic Flux wasn't needed this early, but as I said, I wanted some protection against the Junkrat. The question is, what are we going to do now? So do we lean into the Chain Grasp, like get some damage in there, or do we just start stacking ability power? Do we go for debuffs? We could get another debuff, and we could even sell like Phantasmic Flux or Lumerico to change up the build. The problem is I like those items so much that normally once I've got them, I never get rid of them. So, okay, having a think about what we can pick here. So, Shield Buster's just good to, I mean, we sold Frenzy Amplifier, like get rid of Frenzy Amplifier. Shield Buster's good. Nano Cola would leave us with 4k, which means we could get another ability power item. So we could get Nano Cola. We could get Smart Orbs, but we only have Phantasm and it would only affect our one main orb. So I actually think, okay, rather than just buying an ability power for 10 ability power and then some life steal, why don't I just get Shield Buster? And then that would allow me to damage, you know, Brig. Anyone who's got armor, well, with Brig around, lots of players have got armor. Winston's got armor. So it gives our Chain Grasp a bit of value, and our orbs are still, you know, they're fine. They're not amazing. There's no debuffs on them. We've only got 55% ability power. But it should give us quite a lot of damage output and potential options to still go with healing. Winston's down the side. Oh, Junkrat hits us big. We had to fade that. If we didn't fade it, we're 100% dead to that. So now Cassidy's there out in the open. Well, not really. He's got a bit of cover with him. Bait the stun out. It worked. Go back and heal the team because he retreated and we could not push that. How are we ever going to get into this point? We need our tank to go forward. Torbjorn's sort of trying. I mean, he set up a little zone. We've got to go for it because nobody else is pushing forward. At least with a flank here, hopefully players turn around and that should open up a window for our team to push forward. But they're not pushing forward. So, enemy team going to cap this midpoint. We get a slightly faster spawn. Fire a heal orb over towards our team. That should heal them up a little bit. And get a little heal over time just because the Junkrat spam. All big hits again come in. We're relying on that ability lifesteal here. Get another bit of healing over onto the Sigma. Looks like our Cassidy's down. Can we take anybody down? Rock hits the Brig combined with our orb. Combined with that. And oh, Junkrat tires in. Is he going to go for me? We can't get the angle through that wall, which is I want to say it's a bug with Moira, but can we fade in time? If I'd have got the fade off there, we would have put a lot of damage out on them. But yeah, it's not really a bug with Moira, but you can't target somebody on Moira unless you can see the center of their core. And even though we could see them, we can't grasp them until we've moved to a specific position. It's very annoying. People always talk about how easy the stuff is with Moira to aim, which it is, I might add, but no one ever talks about the downsides, like not being able to shoot people in certain positions. Still, we're not going to cry about it. Brig comes in, all deletes our Sigma. We use Coalescence here. Got to keep the distance from the Brig, but there's a Junkrat behind us. Try and get out and use the Kitsune rush there. Kiriko isolated, taken down. Junkrat's really low as well. We take down the Junkrat. Who's left on their team? Cassidy's very low health. Take him out as well. Not sure if anyone's going to get time to get back to the point, but because we've got two players on the point right now, I can push forward. Who's there? There's a Winston. Just try and distract him a little bit. He chooses to ignore us smartly. We lay an orb down, ready for the Brig, who was also pushing through there. It's going to suffer her up a little bit, or not at all, looking at her health there. But, I mean, it did something. It did something. Brig gets taken down by our Kiriko. Winston down on the point as well. Junkrat spam coming in, trying to avoid that. He jumps in. Doesn't manage to get the touch. And that's 3-1. Guys, I told you something interesting was going to happen in this game. I'm not lying to you. Something interesting happens. Like something really cool.
Next up, get ready for control.
And it's on this map.
Now's the time for our teams to work out their strategies.
So, right, I played a game not long ago where our Orisa, the enemy team had a Lucio. We're looking for something. We're looking for something. You know where I'm going with this. Knock back enemies on use. But here's the thing, it gives 15% ability power and 50 shields for 10k. That's a crazy good item for Moira. Like, didn't realize it. Anyway, back with the story. So I had an Orisa on my team. We were playing up against the Lucio. I specifically typed in chat, don't go to the jump pads. They will beat us there and they have a Lucio. Our Orisa went over to the jump pads. Just got booped off the map by the Lucio. You're like... And that was maybe a couple of games ago that I played today. And then I thought to myself, hang on, looking at their team, they haven't got any speed coming out. Which means, like, coming out of the spawn, which means I can get there. And I'm trying to figure out how best can I fade to use my, like, speed advantage. So can I fade from here? Will that be quicker? And honestly, I don't know. So I just thought, you know, I'll just take the jump pads the same way everyone does, arrive at the same time, and then maybe I can use my gadget and boop somebody off the map. And even if that doesn't work, I can control the high ground throughout the game with that gadget. It's still useful as just, you know, if Winston jumps over onto us, we can boop them around or boop them away and slow them, anti-heal, whatever. It's got quite a low cooldown on it. And so, yeah. Let's see how that goes. Junkrat! Gadget kill, immediate value from it. Now I was actually trying to press it a little bit earlier, but I got my buttons mixed up. And that's going to happen quite a bit here. Like, I think I have other opportunities in this map to, oh, we're going to chase this monkey down. He is low health. Orb comes in, bit of damage around the corner. Take out the monkey. So yeah, some gadgets I can... Oh, missed the fade jump. Some gadgets I'm okay with the buttons. Like, this one, for some reason, I mess it up a little bit. So, oh, we hear the jump pad. I think I tried to press it there. And look, I selected Orb instead. I mean, Monkey would have probably survived anyway. But where I pressed E, it was like, that was meant to be the gadget. Let's try and get Chain Grasping over onto the enemy team in that room. Got to fade away from this Monkey. We're waiting to see if he chases us before we fire our Orb. Now, I do use the gadget quite a lot, even if it's not to boot players off the map here. And I mean, 15% ability power and 50 shields. Oh, I had a jump pad. I want to just stand in this perfect spot, simplify it, but there's a Kiriko all the way down there, and I don't want to stand still against them.
What is it now?
Oh. Oh, he rolled. Oh, we tried to use the gadget there, but I think I pressed the wrong button again. Oh, we used the gadget there just to apply those slows, the debuffs on him. Maybe push him away a little bit. Coalescence coming in. There's a Junkrat behind us, but I can't get close to that brig or I'll just get stunned out. Junkrat takes us out. We're on 99% though. Torg trying his best to survive. So this could be quite bad here. Those players may stagger a little bit. There are 3, 4. Actually, they get a kill over onto the Junkrat. We're going to go jump pads again because we're just hoping we can get another kill. Nobody jumping over. We're not going to get one against the Winston ult, but we can still apply that debuff to him.
Such is the price of progress.
Oh, Rig whip shots us. We fade that. I mean, obviously afterwards, but it's like, okay, we cleanse that damage. Junkrat tire. Coming. Oh, it's over onto us. I'm actually going to jump around because we know where roughly he's doing it. 1v1 with Junkrat in a small room never goes well until it does go well. Looks like our team take the round, take the match. Guys, that gadget is really, really good. Like, the numbers on it are insane. 50 shields is really good for 10k already. And then you also add that. Like the 15% ability power and the debuffs and knockback. That's something I may have to consider a lot more often. Of course, I got to get used to actually using the gadget, but yeah, the cooldown's good on it as well, like 15 seconds. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Remember to like the video, subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys in the next one. GG's.